So, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mastering the Life with yours truly, Stevie Jones. I am your Miss Supranational Trinidad and Tobago National Director. And joining me today for a little sit down chat and a little sneak peek into the life of her personhood is the representative for the borough, the community of Arima. She is Demi Clarke. Demi, welcome, my love. How are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm good.
You're more than welcome. So, how does it feel to have survived the worst part of COVID-19?
It's a relief. Now I can get back to doing what I was always be doing, like modeling and stuff.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So, give to the viewing and listening audience a little insight into what's a regular day in the life of Demi. What does that day look like?
Well, a regular day looks like, well, I get up.
Mm-hmm.
I go to work. Well, I work from Monday to Friday,
Mm-hmm.
from like 7 to 4. And then after, like about 5, around 5, I go and exercise with my bro. And then after that, uh, probably do some research, watching videos or something like that. And on the
Mm-hmm.
weekends, I usually do modeling gigs.
Right.
Yeah, that's me.
So that's it in a nutshell. What
Yeah.
do you do? Because I've been reading through your bio since we've met. Now, just for the sake of those who are joining us and listening on to this video, you were one of the delegates that applied last year in 2019
Yes.
and did not make it through to the live round, but you came back again this year, and here you are. How do you feel about that?
I feel good. I'm glad that I get a chance to represent my community. So overall, it's a good feeling.
Yeah, and not just any community, but you're representing the reigning
Arima.
community because
Yeah.
Arima, the crown is in Arima right now. So
Yeah.
you have
Yes.
you have some big shoes to fill. Are you up for that?
Yeah. I think I'm up for the challenge.
Nice. So I was reading through your bio, and a lot of people may misjudge you. And I think a lot of people are of the opinion that you're a full-time model. But you actually work in a very special place and you have a very special profession. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'm actually a assistant food technologist. It's something like quality assurance where we monitor the quality of the product,
Right?
the make sure it's like make sure the whole company's sanitation like clean, make sure the workers is clean. I also taste the product, make sure it's good to go out,
To the
go out for the
public.
consumers and stuff. Make
Right.
sure it has enough salt, make sure it's looking good, presentable. I also do a programs and stuff for the
Right.
company, make sure everything is running smoothly.
And this is a big manufacturing company that you work at, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So I know we may not want to share too much about it as yet, but
Yeah.
if you continue to follow Demi's journey, maybe later on in the journey, depending on
Yeah.
protocols and permissions, she might be able to give you a little snippet into her day job. But that's a very important portfolio that you hold down at the company you work for, because you are talking about quality assurance. It means that your level of alertness must always be at 100 all the time.
Yeah.
Oh
Any little
Lord.
thing that goes wrong, we pick up on it. And like anything that goes wrong in the facility, well, they call
Yes.
us first, see what's going on, and write up
Mm-hmm,
a report, etc.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Now you are a science student, not so?
Yes.
So you would have studied sciences, I'm guessing, all the way up to A levels, yeah?
Yeah, A levels, and I did a certificate in UE.
Right. So what's the plan? What's the plan where university is concerned?
Well, I was planning on going back to UE in
Mm-hmm.
order to get sufficient grades in order to go into med. because that's always been a dream of mine.
To do medicine.
Yeah.
Any particular area that's of interest?
Cardiology,
Mm.
although it requires a lot of studying, that is my major goal right now.
Fabulous, fabulous. So I think you're in good stead. I think for every block that you step on along this path, you are going to accumulate life experiences and wisdom that will prepare you for that next major venture. So talking about major venture, so you're a science girl.
Yeah.
You work in a major manufacturing company. Your aspiration is to become a cardiologist. What are
Yes.
you doing in a beauty pageant?
Well, one of my other major goals is to, since I was small, I wanted to join beauty pageants and stuff, watching Wendy and,
Mm-hmm.
Victoria's Secrets and stuff. So I like modeling and things.
Right.
And I think that is a good way to actually make a difference in my community and in society, I guess.
Right. So
And
let's
I'm
talk.
willing to learn a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's talk about, because you've name dropped the word community a lot. Let's talk a little bit about your community. So you live in the East, you live in the community of Arima.
Yes.
Um, were you always a child of Arima? Were you born and
Yes.
brought up in
Yes.
Arima?
100.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me, what is so special about that community that makes you want to be the representative in this pageant for Arima?
I think in my community, I'd have like children would follow the same path over and over again. And I just want to make a difference or be a role model where they can follow or they can like see me and say like I want to be like Demi when I grow up or something like that.
Right.
And instead of going wrong this like going through the system or going through same routine over and over again, like where crime is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to be a role model for them.
Do you think that's a big dream and a big task ahead, or do you have a plan as to how this one person, this one Debbie, could affect any type of influential change in her hometown?
I think so. I think like the first place I want to start is with my nephews and my niece, like showing them difference,
Mhm.
and probably with the little children around in my neighborhood, like talking to them, educating them, and showing them like if they follow this path, it will lead you to this, something else,
Mhm.
and just by giving them like motivation and inspiring them.
Yeah, I hear that. I think one of the biggest struggles living in the 21st century, and living as what people call us, the next generation, is that it is so easy to now log on to social media, um, and
Yeah.
because not everybody's now an influencer, right? So, and it looks easy, it looks glamorous, it looks as though all you have to do is a makeup tutorial or a hair tutorial, or maybe do something outrageously stupid, and then overnight you become famous or popular. And it's
Yeah.
unfortunate that a lot of young people, um, not just young people, but children, teenagers, and young adults, because the spectrum is so broad. A lot of them are of the opinion that it's a quick fix, that there is no need to be disciplined, there is no need to work hard, there's no need to make sacrifices.
Yeah.
In your own experience as a young Black woman living in Trinidad and Tobago, what do you say to people like us, because we are both Black people, um,
Yeah.
and trying our best to do something positive? What do you say to your fellow community brothers and sisters who are having difficulty with facing up to reality?
Facing up to reality. And so I would say that your job is not to your job is not to be like liked by everyone or be like follow a certain path, but your
Yeah,
job is to be like the best version of yourself, and you would
sure.
do whatever like whatever you can to be the
Yeah,
best version of yourself and to please yourself. And it's
absolutely.
not really you see like on social media you see like somebody doing this to get popular or somebody doing that to get popular, but your job is to like be yourself and be you, I guess.
But what do you think that popularity? I mean, it's a game. What do you think that's about, though? Do you get the sense that there are people who are searching for something a little more meaningful, who are looking for some form of societal acceptance, or what do you think that is, though?
Popularity,
Hmm.
I think that is probably social acceptance, looking for people
Hmm.
to like them and follow them, I guess, looking
Yeah.
for attention.
And
Like,
I'm sure that young women like yourselves, especially young women who get involved in competitions like beauty pageants, I'm sure you've heard comments about the same thing about yourselves. You
yeah,
know, do you see yourself, excuse me, as someone with enough grounding to be able to say whether I'm in a pageant or I'm not in a pageant, whatever space I am in, I have an understanding that
yeah,
I am loved, I am accepted, I am good enough.
yes.
Yeah.
I think that the place that you should start is to love yourself first, and then, well, just to love yourself first. So I wouldn't say that. Well, I would say that I'm loved because I'm loved by my family, etc.
Yeah.
And I don't need like outside acceptance to know that I'm loved because I love myself
Hmm.
and I know that my family loves me, and all I have to give is love. So I
Yeah.
won't need outside acceptance.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So you do know that as much as you and we, as much as we are courageous enough to be able to profess that self-love, that there are people who actively are not in favor of what you do in terms of whether it's modeling or pageantry or any form of environment that people say seeks to glorify women's bodies and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
What do you say to the naysayers? The people
naysayers.
the people who say you can never be really anything. Then how could you be classy in a swimsuit if you're parading your naked body across a stage in front of millions of
Oh,
people? What do you say to those people, if
I feel
anything
that
at all?
I feel that a woman shouldn't be judged by like her like well in a bath suit. Like it doesn't like bring down her value.
Hmm.
I think that she should embrace her body because it's beautiful and it's her body. So I don't think that people should be like, well, a woman is less valued by parading in a bath suit or anything like that.
Yeah, but do you think that there is also a place, because there's a place for everybody in society, right? There's a place for
Yeah,
people who are positive thinkers, who are proactive workers, and there's also a place for people who make mischief. You just have to figure out where you want to be.
yeah,
But do you feel as though
yeah.
your fight is worth championing on behalf of the other women who have difficulty with their physical body?
Yes, I feel so because I myself have challenges with, well, like, I'm not perfect. So
Yeah.
I feel like I could represent someone who's in a similar position as me and show them that, well, I do it. So, you should embrace your body
Hmm.
and your body is beautiful.
Correct. Correct. Your body is beautiful. So you are in the lead up. You've been working, contrary to popular belief, you've been working quite hard behind the scenes since we've met virtually. Was it 2 months ago?
Yeah.
So we've been doing our own version of leveling up during coronavirus stay at home, and we continue to do so until we are given the go ahead to get together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that now that we are entering into some some form of post-pandemic era, do you think that beauty pageants
Yeah.
are still relative in all of this global drama?
I think that it is because despite the global drama, I think that we still have a platform. We
Mhm.
still we still give like people
Something to look forward
people
to.
yeah
Yeah, of course.
something like a show
Hmm.
and giving girls confidence. And I
Yeah,
sure have other girls that want to join the beauty pageant industry
industry. Yeah,
and was still looking forward to like seeing the show and stuff
yeah,
and following their dreams.
yeah. Sure.
That's relevant.
Hello, hello. So, as you mentioned, the language of social responsibility, I think now is an opportune time to share with the audience and with your fans, your friends, your supporters, that a few days ago, our international president, Gerard von Lipinski, and the Miss Supranational organization officially launched what we call the Community Service Initiative. It's from the ground up.
Yeah,
And this from the ground up movement really is very grassroots in its nature. So, what does that mean for the public? It means that, as Demi was saying earlier on, this is not just about looking beautiful on the external. It's not just about having a killer catwalk walk and having a bomb beauty face, but really being able to have some form of community contribution in a domesticated way. And when we say domesticated, we're talking about in the small community-like form that would involve not just the members of the beauty industry, but people that are regular and people whose lives need someone to advocate on behalf of. So, Dems, let's
yeah.
talk a little bit about your super social responsibility project. Share with your peeps who are tuning in what you are doing behind the scenes and what you hope to engage them in.
Well, my social responsibility is about helping people increase their standard of living or helping people that are struggling in poverty.
Right.
And that we seek to educate and inspire on self-development and social well-being. So like we would have different activities or like if somebody comes to like they want to help and let me say there's a cricket coach or something they could teach pan or something like that. We allow them to like help like educate children or any that would want to learn that. So like we hope that one day, well, we will have a domino effect. Like if we help someone, they
Mm-hmm.
can go on to helping
Right.
others in the future and probably, hopefully, decrease
Yeah.
the rate of poverty in
Correct.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Tell us what's the name of this initiative?
the Difference Maker movement.
Yes, the Difference Maker movement. And this is your brainchild, yes?
No, I work along with someone.
So it's something that existed before and you decided just to kind of partner with
Yeah.
them to give
Well,
it voice, that kind of
yeah,
thing. Mhm.
yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah. Because
Fantastic.
it was registered in December 2019. It's
Okay.
something new, and well, as you say, I think we need voice
Yes.
for the organization.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So the Difference Maker movement is up and running. It's legal, it's official, it's officially
Yeah.
registered,
Yes.
so to speak, under the laws, the Companies Registry Act of Trinidad and Tobago. And through Demi's business coaching with our in-house facilitators,
Yeah.
she continues to work very assiduously at developing that particular brand for the sake of building community awareness and being able to support those in various ways who might be in need. So, Demi, if people wanted to follow and to get to find out more, particularly about this community project that you are working alongside, where can they find information about it and about yourself?
Well, the Difference Maker movement is on Facebook at Difference Maker Movement,
Right,
and I'm also on Facebook
right.
at Demi Clarke, Miss Supranational Finalist 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and at Demi Clarke on Facebook and on Instagram at d.clarke
T. Clark.
TT Finalist 2020.
There you go. I know it's a lot of handles to remember. It's a lot of
Yeah,
handles. And in the age of social media, it's not just handles, but it's hashtags and taglines and all of
yeah,
those kind of things. But guys, if by the way you're just joining this live stream, or if you're just picking up this video wherever you may be, and you really want to find out more about Demi Clarke, the representative for the borough and the community of Arima, and the work that she's doing, and more of her own passions and interests, you can find her on Instagram, d.clark underscore MSDT Finalist 2020. You can also follow her on Facebook on her official Miss Supranational Finalist page, or you can follow the Miss Supranational Trinidad and Tobago organization on all social media platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We are at Miss Supranational TT, and you can become a part of our movement to build up and to empower young men and young women as we give them tools and as we share with them like life experiences to better prepare them for their next step in their life. So, Demi, my love, I know you have a lot of work still to get done. We've just
yes,
begun our training. We always say the race is not for the swiftest, but for those who endure to the end. And though there are many
yeah.
uncertainties still surrounding the pageant industry globally and here in TNT, I know that you are looking forward to what's coming next. Share with your audience
Yeah.
just before we sign off, what are you looking forward to the most?
First of all, I'm looking forward to seeing you and my super sister
Oh, I just
and
feel like
my
a
super
wet
sister.
Lorry.
I'm actually looking forward to the journey and how I improve my self-development
Yeah, of
and
course.
learning and interacting with everyone and
Yes.
representing.
And representing, correct, representing your community, which you so proudly speak of. So that's good. It feels really good to know that you are looking forward to see me and to see your sisters and the rest of the we can't wait as well, but be assured that even though we are behind the screens for now and building this virtual relationship, that we are working hard behind the scenes to make sure that your safety and the safety of our patrons and of our supporters are of paramount importance. So we continue to join the rest of the local community and the international community to encourage everyone to please be very aware of what's happening in and around us in terms of all of the affairs, politically and socially, because we are all a part of it. And more importantly, we are all a part of the change. So, Demi, we will connect soon. I know after this this sharing, you're going to have a lot of questions to answer from your fans and your friends. I'm going to leave you to it, and I'm going to leave you to get back to your training. And on behalf of all of us here at Miss Supranational Trinidad and Tobago, thank you so very much for joining us for another episode of Mastering the Live with yours truly. Continue to stay safe, stay sanitized, and take care of one another. Until next time, bye.